welcome to Duly Noted. I'm Katie, and today I'm going to be setting up my spring bucket list. Every season I love to do a bucket list of things that typically you could only really do during that season. When I started this, I really didn't have an idea of what I was going to do. A lot of my bucket list spreads end up looking pretty similar, and so I wanted to try something new, but I didn't really know where I was going with it. I started by printing out some photos like I usually will do. This time I did photos of just flowers in different ways. So there's flowers in this basket on the bike. There's flowers in this girl's pocket. Flowers next to some shoes. Some flowers in some shoes. And a hand holding flowers. I'm just trying to figure out some positioning for where I want to put the photos, and I'm going to make my lists in between. After I figured out where I wanted each photo, I, for some reason, thought that it would be kind of cool to have like some wonky squares back behind each photo, and I really didn't end up liking it. After this third one, I kind of set the photos on top and looked at it, and I really didn't like the way that it looked, but I felt committed, so I continued with this fourth one. And again, really didn't like the way it looked. You can see me kind of hesitating to even finish it, but I felt like I've already started, I might as well finish. So I kept going with it. I wasn't sure what I was thinking when I thought I would do it this way, but you live and you learn. So after looking at it for a minute or so, I decided to cut some craft paper shapes, kind of these abstract, weird blobs that we've been seeing. You could color them in with some acrylograph pens or Tombows. I just thought it would look kind of cool to cut them out with the craft paper. So I'm kind of trying to hide those pen lines with the paper and the photo. After pasting my last photo in, I kind of just took a minute to look at it because I thought it looked so much better than the square idea, and I got it all covered, and I was really happy with how this turned out. I didn't end up using that last photo, which tends to happen. I usually will print out more than what I need, but I like to have lots of different options to kind of play around with, so I just printed out a couple photos, but this time I only had one left over, so that's actually pretty good for me. I felt like the blobs were kind of missing something, and so I just kind of went and loosely outlined them, sometimes going off the paper and just kind of keeping in tune with that abstract blob aesthetic. Here I'm taking my letter stamps in all lowercase, and I'm just stamping my title. Most of the things that I ended up putting on my list have to do with being outdoors, and I really wanted to put a lot of those types of activities on here because it is way too hot here in the summer for us to do anything outside. Perks of living in a desert. But I really wanted to take some time to really enjoy this nice weather before it gets too hot to even go outside. Some things on my list are just for me, and some things are things that I want to do with my family, and some are things that I want to do with my daughter. I really went all out on my list. I looked up ideas, and I had a lot of my own ideas. I wrote down a lot of bucket list ideas. I think this is probably my largest list. But I really wanted to have lots of different options. I don't think I will complete this list, but I did finish my winter bucket list completely, so I wanted my spring one to be a bit longer. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite spring activity that you like to do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.